Vacations, Albania. We're gonna go to Albania today, virtually. So let's see what happens here. Let me get into Chat GPT. That's me writing another song there. That's kind of cool. Put your songs into pseudo AI, which is cool. You can have use my songwriter Sage to write the lyrics, and then you can put that into pseudo AI, which is what I was doing there. So we want virtual vacations, and let's go to Albania. Said let's go, but that's okay. That's weird. We just had a little hiccup there. Hopefully, we're back online. Let me try to trigger the comments again. So we're doing the virtual vacation to Albania. So you may be having some technical difficulties. Hopefully it'll work. So let's see. Let's go in the present and start in the capital. Seems like it's having a little trouble with the images right now. Okay, let me read this. Let me make sure the volume's right so I don't blast y'all with volume. Okay.
Great choice. Let's visit Tirana, the capital city of Albania in the present day. As you step into Tirana, you find yourself in Skanderbeg Square, the heart of the city. The large open plaza is bustling with activity. Modern buildings and historic structures blend together, showcasing the city's dynamic spirit. The Etem Bey Mosque, with its intricate frescoes and elegant minaret, stands proudly nearby, a testament to Tirana's rich history. The National History Museum, with its impressive mosaic facade, invites you to explore Albania's past. The weather is pleasant, with a gentle breeze carrying the sounds of the city, laughter, music, and the hum of conversation. Colorful bicycles and scooters zip by, and cafes lining the square are filled with people enjoying their day. What would you like to do next? Here are some options. 1. Explore the National History Museum. 2. Visit the Etem Bey Mosque. 3. Wander through the vibrant streets and discover local shops and cafes. 4. Head to the Grand Park of Tirana for some nature and relaxation. Please choose an activity or suggest something else you'd like to do.
Yeah, let's go to the. Let's see. Actually, the Natural History Museum would be cool, and the park. Let's see if there's. Hey there, you have any suggestion, preference of Natural History Museum or park? I guess you do both of them here, so I'll just take them. I'll take them in the order that is presented. I think, unless there's a preference. Seems like it's having a little bit of trouble with the images here.
You head towards the National History Museum, an imposing structure with a striking mosaic on its facade depicting key moments from Albania's past. As you enter, you're greeted by a grand foyer filled with historical artifacts and exhibits. Inside the museum, you find a rich collection spanning Albania's history from ancient times to the modern era. The exhibits are well curated, with detailed descriptions in multiple languages. Here are some highlights. 1. Ancient Illyrian artifacts. These rooms showcase relics from Albania's earliest inhabitants, including pottery, tools, and jewelry. 2. Medieval history. This section features displays on the medieval period, with armory, clothing, and manuscripts that illustrate the daily life and struggles of the time. 3. Skanderbeg exhibit. A special exhibit dedicated to the national hero, Gjergj Kastrioti Skanderbeg, highlights his role in defending Albania against the Ottoman Empire. 4. 20th century and beyond. This area covers the more recent history, including the communist era and the transition to democracy, featuring photographs, documents, and personal stories. What would you like to explore further? 1. Dive into the ancient Illyrian artifacts. 2. Learn more about the medieval history of Albania. 3. Spend time at the Skanderbeg exhibit. 4. Discover the recent history and Albania's path to modernity. Choose an exhibit or let me know if there's something else you'd like to see.
I'm curious what the Skanderberg exhibit is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and restart this because it's not showing the imagery. Let's see if it'll generate an image first. So yeah, let's go and let's see. I can do it. Seems like if it gets in a bad way of doing it, a lot of times a restart will get it on track. It's pretty cool looking. So, okay, let's start over here. Here we go. Yep, now it's doing it correctly.
Welcome to Tirana, the vibrant capital of Albania. You're standing in Skanderbeg Square, the heart of the city, bustling with life. The large statue of Skanderbeg on horseback commands attention, symbolizing the country's rich history. Around the square, you see a blend of modern and historic buildings, with the Etembe Mosque's minaret rising gracefully. The weather is perfect, sunny with clear blue skies. People are strolling, sitting on benches, and children are playing nearby. There's a delightful mix of locals and tourists, adding to the lively atmosphere. What would you like to do next? Visit a nearby museum, explore the mosque, or perhaps find a local cafe?
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, let's take the cable car up. Not sure if that's from the capital or if that's from another place. This reminds me of a. Well, actually, I guess that well mischief we got into as kids. I guess pretty much, but probably shouldn't repeat that here. I don't want to encourage anybody to do anything bad here. So.
As the cable car ascends Dati Mountain, you're treated to a stunning panorama. Lush green forests and steep rocky cliffs unfold beneath you, with Tirana's sprawling cityscape blending into the natural landscape far below. The sky is a perfect clear blue, enhancing the breathtaking view. Other cable cars glide up and down the mountain in the distance, adding to the picturesque scene. The interior of your cable car is modern, with large windows offering unobstructed views. What would you like to do when we reach the top? Explore the scenic trails, visit the panoramic viewpoints, or maybe have a meal at the restaurant with a view.
Be kind of cool to try a meal at the restaurant and see how it handles that too. But first, let's visit the panoramic viewpoints. I should have said a panoramic viewpoint, but it's close enough, I think. Oh man. Oh, that looks cool.
From the panoramic viewpoint atop Dati Mountain, the view is truly breathtaking. You see the entire city of Tirana spread out below, surrounded by rolling green hills and distant mountains. The clear blue sky enhances the visibility, making every detail of the urban landscape and the natural surroundings stand out. The viewpoint has railings for safety, and a few other visitors are also taking in the magnificent vista. The lush greenery of the mountain contrasts beautifully with the cityscape below, creating a picturesque scene. What would you like to do next? Explore some of the scenic trails, visit another viewpoint, or perhaps enjoy a meal at the restaurant with a view.
Actually, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to throw a paper airplane off here and see what happens. And if y'all could think of anything silly to do with other things or anything you want to do, if there's any place you want to visit while we're here, that's like, yeah, any place you want to visit or actually doing something like a hot air balloon ride, if they even have those there, might be kind of cool. Or helicopter ride or yeah, all sorts of cool stuff we could do. So let's see. Let's throw a paper airplane off. It'd be funny if it could go all the way into the city.
You craft a paper airplane and get ready to launch it from the panoramic viewpoint. You take a moment to make sure it's folded perfectly for maximum flight. With a gentle flick of your wrist, you release the paper airplane into the air. It glides smoothly, catching the currents and soaring out over the lush greenery and down towards the city. You watch as it dances on the wind, drifting further and further away. The airplane's journey is mesmerizing, and you see it travel an impressive distance before it finally begins to descend, disappearing into the landscape below. What would you like to do next? Continue exploring the mountain trails, head to the restaurant, or something else?
See, mountain trails might be interesting too. That is pretty beautiful. Oh, coming here at sunset would be cool too. So maybe we could do the let's go to the restaurant and interact with the locals. Then let's come back here at and view it at sunset, and then guess we'll see what to do from there. Then we can go in and talk to the locals, see what the locals wear, even too. We can ask them some things about the country or something. Oh, that's actually pretty beautiful.
Here's the restaurant at the top of Dati Mountain. Its modern design features large glass windows that offer stunning views of the surrounding landscape. The outdoor terrace is dotted with tables and chairs, where visitors are enjoying their meals, soaking in the lush greenery and clear blue sky. Other visitors are walking around, taking in the beautiful views. Would you like to head inside for a meal, or do you have something else in mind?
I am curious what they eat in Albania, so yeah, let's go in and take a look at the menu. Curious if it's gonna actually look up or if it already knows what that restaurant serves.
Inside the restaurant, the atmosphere is modern and elegant, with large glass windows offering panoramic views of the stunning landscape. The menu is displayed on a sleek wooden table and features a variety of local and international dishes, each with detailed descriptions and prices. Visitors are seated at tables, enjoying their meals and the beautiful views outside. The cozy and inviting ambiance makes it a perfect spot to relax and enjoy a delicious meal. Would you like to take a closer look at the menu options? Or perhaps choose a dish to order?
I'm curious if it's gonna go out to the internet for that. Let's see.
The menu offers a delightful mix of local Albanian cuisine and popular international dishes. Here are some of the options you can find. Appetizers. Byrek, traditional Albanian pastry filled with spinach, cheese, or meat. Vergese, a hearty dish made with peppers, tomatoes, and cottage cheese, often served with bread. Bruschetta, toasted bread topped with fresh tomatoes, basil, and olive oil. Main courses. Tavakosi, a baked lamb and rice dish with a yogurt sauce, a classic Albanian comfort food. Grilled sea bass, freshly caught sea bass grilled to perfection and served with a side of seasonal vegetables. Pasta primavera, a colorful pasta dish with a variety of fresh vegetables and a light garlic and olive oil sauce. Desserts, baklava, layers of phyllo pastry filled with nuts and sweetened with honey. Tulumba, fried dough soaked in sweet syrup, a popular Albanian dessert. Gelato, a selection of rich and creamy Italian style ice creams in various flavors. Beverages, a strong traditional Albanian spirit. Local wines, a selection of red and white wines from Albanian vineyards. Espresso, perfect for a strong, flavorful coffee fix. What sounds good to you? Would you like to order something specific or need more details on any dish?
Curious, what do y'all have any picks here? This will be interesting. Curious if it's gonna show what they are, and guess if nobody has anything, I'll pick what I'd pick here. So let's see. I think I get the bruschetta as the appetizer, pasta primavera, or maybe the sea bass. Actually, while I'm here though, I might want to do something that's kind of out there, like not out there, but something that's more local. Maybe I do the Tavi Kosi. Let's see. just copy these. And I'll keep it kid friendly, basically, and I'll do espresso here. Oh, let's see, and desserts. Let's try something Albanian. Let's try this. And I'll do that. Okay. And I'll just paste these all in here. I'm curious if it's gonna be able to have all these here. See how this goes.
Great choices. You find a comfortable spot by the window, enjoying the stunning views while you wait for your meal. After a short while, your dishes arrive. Bruschetta. Crisp toasted bread, topped with fresh tomatoes, basil, and a drizzle of olive oil, offering a delightful mix of flavors and textures. Pasta primavera. A vibrant dish of pasta tossed with a variety of fresh vegetables and a light garlic and olive oil sauce, perfect for a summer day. Tulumba. Sweet, golden fried dough soaked in syrup, providing a deliciously rich dessert.
Guessing
Espresso. A
that. Wait.
small, strong cup of espresso to finish your meal, giving you a burst of energy. Enjoy your meal while taking in the breathtaking views of Dati Mountain and Tirana below. What would you like to do next after your meal? Explore more of the mountain, head back down to the city, or something else?
Oh, that's beautiful.
As the sun sets over Tirana, the sky transforms into a beautiful tapestry of orange, pink, and purple hues. From your cozy spot inside the restaurant, you enjoy this stunning view through the large glass windows. The remains of your meal, empty plates and an espresso cup, add to the relaxed, content atmosphere. Other visitors are also captivated by the breathtaking sunset. Would you like to linger here a bit longer? Or is there something else you'd like to do or explore next?
Assuming you'll remember sunset now too. Oh, that's cool.
Back at the panoramic viewpoint, you witness a spectacular sunset over Tirana. The sky is a brilliant canvas of orange, pink, and purple, casting a warm glow over the landscape. The city below begins to light up as night approaches, creating a magical contrast with the fading light. The lush greenery of the mountain adds to the serene atmosphere, and a few other visitors are also enjoying the stunning view. What would you like to do next? Stay here a bit longer, head back down to the city, or explore another area?
Yep, and let me know if y'all want to do anything. It'd be kind of cool to make this like we're taking an actual vacation. So, like, I mean, let's go to our hotel, I guess, probably. And it'd be kind of interesting to see what a hotel in Albania looks like. It's just like our hotels or if they're different in different countries. So let's go do that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like quite the luxurious hotel.
You've arrived at a cozy hotel room in Tirana. The room features modern furnishings, a comfortable bed with fresh linens, and a small desk. Through the window, you can see the city lights twinkling against the night sky. The warm ambient lighting creates a relaxing atmosphere, perfect for unwinding after a day of exploration. Would you like to settle in for the night? Or is there anything else you'd like to do before turning in?
Yeah, if you're enjoying, feel free to like and subscribe here, and make sure comments are turned on. Actually, too. Yeah, they should be. Okay. Just wondering if you can comment and let me know that you can comment. It's just trying to make sure they're on here.
From your hotel room window, you have a stunning view of Tirana at night. The city is illuminated with vibrant lights, showcasing a mix of modern and historic architecture. The streets below are lively with the movement of cars and people. In the distance, you can see a few prominent landmarks. The dark sky, dotted with a few stars, adds to the enchanting nighttime ambience. Would you like to settle in for the night, or is there something else you'd like to explore or do before resting?
Or beyond, I guess. Like I'm thinking, like, okay, we've been in the capital for a while. Sure, there's a lot.
You settle into the comfortable hotel bed, ready to rest after an exciting day. As the sun rises the next morning, you feel refreshed and eager to continue exploring Albania. You meet with a friendly local guide to ask for recommendations on other must see places in Albania beyond Tirana. The guide enthusiastically suggests 1. Berat. Known as the City of a Thousand Windows, this UNESCO World Heritage Site offers stunning Ottoman architecture and a rich history. 2. Girocaster, another UNESCO site. This city is famous for its well preserved Ottoman era homes and the impressive Girocaster Castle. 3. Kru, a historic town with a medieval castle and a bustling bazaar. It's also the birthplace of national hero Skanderbeg. 4. The Albanian Riviera. Beautiful coastal towns like Sarande and Himar boast crystal clear waters, sandy beaches, and vibrant nightlife. 5. Lake Ohrid. Shared with North Macedonia, this stunning lake offers picturesque views and the charming town of Pogradex. Would you like to visit one of these locations, or is there something else you have in mind?
And do y'all have a preference here? One of the castles would be really cool to check out. Oh, and then we could go back in time to when the castle was actively being used. That'd be cool. Let's see here. Let me see if I'm gonna turn comments off and on because well, actually, first, can y'all see if like can y'all just say hi or something if the comments are working? I was having some technical difficulties at the beginning and fearing they may be off because nobody's commented yet. So let's try to toggle them here. Okay. Should be on. If not, I apologize. There's some sort of technical difficulty, possibly. Okay, and I want to visit a castle. Let's see. Well, actually, first let's go. Let's go to the first one, and then let's go to the next one and visit the castle there. Second one, like copy that. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Then we'll do that next. Oh, hope y'all have a happy 4th of July tomorrow, too. That's cool. At least for those of us, I guess that's an American holiday. But at least for those of us in America.
Welcome to Berat, the city of a thousand windows. The traditional Ottoman era houses with their large windows are stacked on the hillside, creating a unique and picturesque view. The cobblestone streets lead through the town, inviting you to explore its historic charm. In the background, the majestic Berat Castle sits perched on a hill, overlooking the city. The weather is sunny with clear blue skies, perfect for a day of exploration. A few people are walking around, admiring the beautiful architecture. What would you like to do first? Visit the castle, explore the old town, or perhaps check out a local cafe?
Yeah, I guess there's a castle in this town, too. That's interesting. It seems like there's. So that's a guide what the history is behind the castles and if, like, most towns have castles. Wait, was it Albania or Algeria? I think we're in Albania. Yeah, Albania comes before Algeria. Yeah, we're still in Albania. So next one I think is going to be Algeria.
You turn to your guide and ask about the history
Whoa.
behind Berat Castle and whether most towns in Albania have castles. The guide explains Berat Castle, also known as Kalaya e Beratit, has a long and fascinating history. It was originally built in the 4th century BC by the Illyrians and has been expanded and modified by subsequent Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman rulers. The castle has always been a significant defensive stronghold due to its strategic location overlooking the Osum River and the surrounding region. Inside the castle walls, you'll find old churches, mosques, and homes that have been continuously inhabited for centuries. As for castles in other towns, the guide continues. Many towns in Albania do indeed have castles, reflecting the country's turbulent history and the need for fortified structures. For example, Girocaster. This city features a massive fortress that dominates the skyline and offers stunning views. Kru, known for its medieval castle and historical significance as the center of resistance led by Skanderbeg against the Ottoman Empire. Rozafa Castle in Shkodër, another impressive structure with roots going back to Illyrian times. These castles are not only historical landmarks, but also cultural treasures that showcase the rich heritage of Albania. Would you like to explore Berat Castle next? Or is there something else you're curious about?
Oh, this looks cool.
Inside Berat Castle, you're surrounded by ancient stone walls, narrow pathways, and historic buildings. Some structures are well preserved, while others show signs of age, adding to the rich historical atmosphere. The castle offers stunning panoramic views of the city of Berat and the beautiful surrounding landscape. The sky is clear and blue, making the scene even more picturesque. A few other visitors are also exploring the castle grounds, enjoying the peaceful and historic ambiance. What would you like to do next? Explore specific parts of the castle, visit the old churches or mosques within the walls, or take in more of the views?
So now let's go back in time to when it is actively in use. Could even go back in time to the construction of the castle, but I think I'll go back to when it was in use. I think they said like 400 BC or something. Let's see. This should be really interesting.
You've traveled back in time to the medieval era when Berat Castle was bustling with life. The scene is full of activity. Soldiers in armor guard the ancient stone walls, merchants sell their goods in a lively market area, and townspeople go about their daily lives dressed in medieval attire. The narrow pathways and old buildings are well maintained, reflecting the castle's importance during this period. The view from the castle remains stunning, overlooking the city of Berat and the surrounding landscape. The atmosphere is lively and historic, under clear blue skies. What would you like to do next? Explore the market, interact with the townspeople, visit specific parts of the castle, or something else?
I think that weapon there is incorrect. Escape later, so. Let's see if we can get the AI on track and also see what year we're in here. So let's do that.
You approach a nearby merchant selling various goods and ask about the current year. The merchant, friendly and eager to help, informs you that it is Zat 468. This period is significant in Berat's history, marked by its strategic importance within the Ottoman Empire and the recent death of the national hero, Skanderbeg, who had led the resistance against the Ottomans. With this context, what would you like to do next? Explore more of the market, visit a specific part of the castle, or learn more about the daily lives of the people here? At the medieval market stall inside Berat Castle, you see an array of goods. The merchant stall is vibrant and colorful, displaying fresh produce, various spices, handmade pottery, woven fabrics, and traditional clothing. The merchant, dressed in period attire, engages with customers enthusiastically. The atmosphere is lively, with townspeople and other merchants bustling about their daily business. The castle's stone walls and the clear blue sky provide a picturesque backdrop to this bustling market scene. What would you like to do next?
Yes.
Engage with the merchant, explore other parts of the market, or perhaps visit another area of the castle?
That's cool. I'm curious how accurate the attire is of the people too. That's cool. Okay, so let's see. Uh, Actually, let's find out what parts there are to a castle. I'm sure there's probably like an armory and it's probably houses.
As you explore the residential area of Barat Castle in 1468, you see stone houses with thatched roofs lining narrow cobblestone streets. Villagers go about their daily lives, some tending to small gardens, others carrying water from a communal well. The homes are simple yet sturdy, with wooden doors and small windows. The atmosphere is peaceful, with a strong sense of community among the residents. The castle's stone walls and the clear blue sky provide a serene backdrop to this historical scene. Would you like to interact with the villagers, explore another part of the castle, or do something else?
Oh, there's a church. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I'd like to. Oh man, all these areas would be interesting. Citadel would be cool. I think we've been in the market area and the residential quarters. Panoramic viewpoints, interesting. Let's go see the inner fortress, the church and a mosque, and the citadel. Notice it's still, I don't think that type of weapon was there. I think you'd have swords at that age. Like, actually, I don't know. I don't know when those were made. I also don't know if I'm allowed to say that word on YouTube. I hear other people not saying that word, so gotta try to avoid saying the word for it.
Inside the inner fortress of Berat Castle, you find yourself surrounded by massive stone walls, guard towers, and fortified gates. Soldiers in medieval armor patrol the area, while others are stationed at strategic points, keeping a vigilant watch. The cobblestone ground is dotted with weapons and supplies, emphasizing the defensive importance of this part of the castle. The atmosphere is tense and focused, with the clear blue sky above, enhancing the impressive structure of the fortress. Would you like to explore specific parts of the inner fortress, speak with the soldiers, or visit another area of the castle?
Sure, there's weapons and armor. Probably swords.
In the
Oh,
weapons and
big.
armor storage area of the inner fortress, you see an impressive array of medieval equipment. Racks hold swords, spears, and bows, while suits of armor are displayed on stands. Shields and helmets are neatly arranged, ready for use. The area is well organized, with cobblestone flooring and stone walls adding to the historic feel. A few soldiers are inspecting the equipment and preparing for their duties, their demeanor serious and focused. Would you like to learn more about a specific weapon or piece of armor? Speak with the soldiers or explore another part of the castle?
See, so there was a citadel, which would be interesting. I forgot what the other part is. Let's go check out the citadel. Oh, let's take a closer look at the weapons while we're here, too. Assume those are supposed to be arrows. Like various swords. Looks like swords on a rack, a shield. Shield's kind of cool. Armor's kind of cool. Looks like there's like leather and like iron armor, I think. It's kind of cool. It's actually really cool. It's kind of like chainmail too. Actually, let's take a closer look at the armor. That's something that's been kind of fascinating to me. Is armor. I don't know why, but
A close up view reveals the impressive medieval armor inside the inner fortress. The armor includes chainmail, breastplates, gauntlets, helmets, and shields, all displayed on stands. The polished metal showcases intricate designs and craftsmanship, indicating the care taken to maintain these vital pieces of equipment. The cobblestone floor and stone walls of the storage area are visible in the background, along with glimpses of the clear blue sky through small windows. Would you like to ask more about the armor's craftsmanship, explore another part of the castle, or perhaps try on a piece of armor?
I think it's called the Citadel. I didn't read it right. I think that's supposed to be like the main part of it or something. I'm not sure. We can ask actually. Let me make sure that's the right thing here. Yep, the Citadel, and then church and mosque. Then we could go see a panoramic viewpoint.
At the citadel of Berat Castle, you find yourself surrounded by towering stone fortifications and a strategic lookout point offering sweeping views of the surrounding landscape. Soldiers stand guard, maintaining a vigilant watch over the area. The view encompasses the city of Berat, the Osum River, and the rolling hills and mountains beyond. The clear blue sky enhances the sense of height and openness, while the cobblestone pathways and stone structures firmly root you in the medieval era. What would you like to do next? Speak with the soldiers, take in more of the view, or explore another part of the castle?
Seems like it keeps getting the time periods wrong a little bit, but yeah, looks. Actually, I don't know if the castle be that high up above the city, but if it's up on a hill, actually, or maybe more like a mountain, I guess it could be right. See, what was the. Actually, it looks like we're up on one of the panoramic viewpoints.
From the panoramic viewpoint at the citadel of Berat Castle, you are greeted with a breathtaking vista of the city of Berat, the Osum River, and the surrounding hills and mountains. The stone railings provide safety as you take in the serene and majestic scenery. A few soldiers and townspeople are also admiring the view, adding to the tranquil atmosphere. The clear blue sky complements the lush landscape, highlighting the natural beauty and strategic importance of this location. What would you like to do next? Enjoy the view a bit longer, talk to the soldiers or townspeople, or explore another area of the castle?
Okay, I just saw something kind of funny I could do. It looks like it's a nice long way down, so let's yeet something off the edge. Let's see. Let's assume I have a sword and then it's just yeet it off the edge, maybe. Oh, that'd be dangerous though, so let's do. Oh, this is virtual, just don't ever do this in real life. I've got to yeet a rock off the edge, but if you ever did that, you have to make sure there's nobody below that it would hit and all that. Oh, just don't do it, basically. It's virtual, so we can be silly. As far as I can, I guess. It's cool. It even picked up that being playful and stuff too. It's kind of funny.
You pick up a small rock from the ground, feeling its weight in your hand. With a playful grin, you take a deep breath, shout, Yeet! And hurl the rock as far as you can off the edge of the panoramic viewpoint. The rock sails through the air, catching the light of the clear blue sky, and eventually disappears into the lush landscape below. The soldiers and townspeople nearby chuckle at your spirited throw, appreciating the moment of lightheartedness. What would you like to do next? Explore more of the castle, interact with the locals, or perhaps head back to another area?
That's funny. Yeah, it looks like I threw several rocks or something. Or maybe it's like showing you. I don't know what it's doing there, but anyway, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. Let's end with. Actually, I'd like to end with a church, I guess. Like, I think or like end with something really good. And so let's do the mosque and the church. That's interesting. There's probably an interesting history there, too. I don't know if it's going to do that from the outside or the inside. I don't specify, actually. So. Oh, the mosque. Oh, man, it's probably going to mess that up. Oh, it did it. It did it right, even though. Oh, that's nice. Did it right, even though it misinterpreted what I said. Gets the voice, the text, when interpreted it as mask, but it said mosque, but then the AI itself realized I meant mosque. That's really cool, actually.
Inside the medieval mosque within Berat Castle, you are greeted by intricate Islamic architectural details, including graceful arches, a domed ceiling, and ornate decorations. Natural light filters through stained glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the floor. Worshippers in traditional attire are engaged in prayer and contemplation, creating a peaceful and reverent atmosphere. Would you like to learn more about the mosque's history, explore another part of the castle, or perhaps visit a different location?
Yeah, I'd like to learn what the history is, and that's cool that it's released supposedly around both of them back then.
Inside the medieval church within Berat Castle, You are surrounded by Byzantine architectural elements, including a domed ceiling, frescoes, and icons adorning the walls. The interior is softly illuminated by candlelight, casting a warm, inviting glow. Worshippers in medieval attire are quietly praying and reflecting, adding to the solemn and spiritual atmosphere. Would you like to learn more about the church's history, explore another part of the castle, or perhaps visit a different location? History of the church within Berat Castle. Church of St. Mary of Blachernae. Construction and architecture. Built in the 13th century during the Byzantine period, this church is an excellent example of Byzantine architecture. It features a domed ceiling, intricate frescoes, and religious icons that reflect the artistic style of the era. Significance. The church served as an important religious center for the Christian Orthodox community in Berat. Its frescoes depict scenes from the Bible and the lives of saints, offering a glimpse into the religious and cultural life of medieval Albania. Preservation. Over the centuries, the church has undergone various restorations to preserve its architectural integrity and artistic treasures. Today, it stands as a testament to Berat's rich religious heritage. History of the mosque within Berat Castle. Red Mosque. Construction and architecture. The Red Mosque, also known as Jamia e Kuke, was constructed in the 15th century, shortly after the Ottoman conquest of Albania. Its name comes from the reddish hue of its stones. The mosque features traditional Ottoman architectural elements, including a minaret, which is now partially ruined, arches, and ornate decorations. Significance. This mosque was one of the first to be built in Berat after the Ottoman Empire established control. It served as a significant place of worship for the Muslim community within the castle walls. The mosque reflects the religious and cultural changes that occurred in Berat during the Ottoman period. Despite the passage of time, it remains an important historical and architectural site within the castle. Both the church and the mosque are integral to understanding the diverse religious and cultural history of Berat. Their presence within the castle walls highlights the coexistence and interaction of different communities over the centuries. What would you like to do next? Continue exploring more historical sites, visit another area within Berat, or perhaps learn about another aspect of Albania's rich history?
So that's pretty cool about the coexistence of the, I guess, the Muslims and the Christians there. That's really cool. I'm Christian myself, actually, but that's a cool history. Beautiful buildings, both of them are. So I guess, yeah. Feel free to like and subscribe, and sorry if the comments weren't working. I'm not sure if they're working or not. It's unusual to not have somebody comment. So, yep. I hope y'all have a good night, and yes, actually to everybody, hopefully y'all have a wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. Whether it's, I guess, in America, it's a holiday for us, and for the rest of y'all, I guess it's another day. Yeah. Hopefully a good day for all here. Yep, have a good one. Thank y'all. Thank y'all again. To try to figure out what's going on with the comments again. I assume, and if they, can y'all try to leave a comment, I guess, and if it's not working, then assume it's probably broken again. Did have a issue. Did have a hiccup a little bit into it at the beginning, so I think something's not working totally right. Anyway, thank y'all for watching and have a great day. Good night.